Editorial, concrete evidence, filmed and published by the Thai military itself, cannot be erased by Lokta. In international relations, there are times when the words of politicians can influence public opinion. There are also times when statements made by senior officials can create misunderstandings or divert the course of public discourse. However, there is one thing that cannot be denied: the truth. In the 21st century, truth is no longer something that can be easily concealed as it may have been in the past, because technology has transformed the world into a vast witness capable of preserving images, audio recordings, videos, geolocation data, and all forms of evidence with remarkable clarity. When photographs and videos recorded and published by the Thai military itself show activities taking place in areas that Cambodia claims are under its sovereignty, such evidence becomes part of the public record. It can be examined, verified, and analyzed by experts, journalists, international organizations, and the general public. This type of evidence is not information released by one side merely for propaganda purposes. Rather, it is material that has been disseminated by the party directly involved. For this reason, any denial or attempt to reinterpret what people can plainly see with their own eyes and hear with their own ears inevitably faces a fundamental question from the public. Should words be considered more credible than evidence, or should evidence be considered more credible than words? Thailand's Minister of Foreign Affairs is an official who represents the image and reputation of the Kingdom of Thailand. Therefore, his statements should be grounded in truth, accuracy, and responsibility. However, if those assertions contradict evidence that has already been made publicly available, then the issue does not lie with those who raise questions. Rather, it lies in the consistency between words and actions. In a modern democratic society, public officials are accountable not only to their governments, but also to the truth itself. Because truth is the foundation of public trust. When truth is ignored or concealed, public confidence inevitably begins to erode. World history has repeatedly demonstrated that many governments have attempted to deny events that occurred on the ground. Yet in the end, evidence has emerged as a witness that cannot be silenced. A single photograph, a video clip, or an audio recording can carry greater weight than hundreds of pages of official statements because they are things that people can observe directly for themselves. What is particularly noteworthy is that this evidence was not collected by the Cambodian side. Rather, it originated from the Thai side itself. This means that it is not an unfounded accusation, but something that can be independently examined by the public. When you take the photographs yourself, record the videos yourself, and publish them yourself, those materials become documents that carry greater weight than subsequent denials. The core issue is not merely whether there was entry into a particular area. Rather, it concerns respect for sovereignty, adherence to international law, and the maintenance of good neighborly relations. Any country that claims to respect international law should possess sufficient confidence and transparency to allow independent investigations and technical verification in order to establish the facts. Moreover, attempts to deny existing evidence may only deepen international skepticism. In the information age, people do not simply listen to what you say, they also examine what you do. Taking responsibility for one's actions is a sign of political maturity, whereas denying reality is something that undermines credibility. For the Cambodian people, this issue is not merely a border dispute. It concerns national dignity, state sovereignty, and the heritage left behind by their ancestors. Therefore, protecting national territory and demanding respect for international law are not acts of provocation. They are the legitimate rights of an independent nation. In conclusion, the message that should be conveyed to Thailand's Minister of Foreign Affairs is simple yet profound. The stature of a senior official is not measured by the ability to deny reality, but by the courage to confront it. Words may resonate for a short time, but evidence endures. Statements can be revised, but photographs, videos, and facts cannot have their meaning altered. Truth does not require anyone to defend it, because truth possesses the power to defend itself. And once the evidence has spoken, the world will listen to the evidence before it listens to denials. This is a lesson that history has taught nations throughout the ages, And it is also a lesson that every politician should always remember. The recognition of truth may be delayed, but the truth itself can never be erased.